field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's the over. Jammu and Kashmir are 6 for 1. A 3D from the press box end.
Yep.
Loud shout.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Beaten on the drive.
Zaman will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Really good shot there.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Bravo, with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Edge. Amazing delivery. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Jammu and Kashmir are 24 for 1. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Oh my, that's racing away.
No! Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Edged.
Yep.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
End of the over, 6 off it. Jammu and Kashmir are 30 for 1. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Waiting. Yep. No!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep, yep. No!
Zaman shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Oh! Nice bowling.
Naughty with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Catch it!
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Bowler is confident on this one. Considering a review for this one, don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. Nothing wrong with the impact, Would it hit the wickets, though? This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction, and they'd still be there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep. Bowler's end.
A couple on offer here.
Yeah. Bowlers. Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. There's a run here, surely.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah. Yep.
Times it nicely.
Yeah.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Yeah.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yeah.
That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah. Nice bowling.
Beautiful slow delivery. That was just too good for them. Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
What a lovely shot. And it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing. Harris ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Harris shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
A lovely drive square.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them. An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Khan has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Some adjustments to the field.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yeah.
Edge. What a ball.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive.
Edged it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Wazim is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on balls early on. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Finds the edge. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Gone! What a catch, diving across. Look for all money as if it was going through. And with that wicket, you'll see a change out in the middle. Tickner, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Wazim takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Wow, that's missed the lot.
The slower ball just missed the bat and the stumps.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. There's a chance if this hits.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Jammu and Kashmir are 89 for 7. Khan from the press box end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep, yep. Power. Yep.
Super shot.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep, caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Edged, unplayable. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep. No. Yep. No.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep, yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yep. No!
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Hola!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Beaten on the drive.
A little late on that, no run scored. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
End of the over. 7 off it. Jammu and Kashmir are 104 for 7. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
They're so strong off the back foot. Really well timed. The crowd is on their feet to admire that piece of cricket.
Thick edge.
More decisive running may have gotten them too. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Keeper.
End of the over. 10 off it. Jammu and Kashmir are 114 for 7. Gale, the spinner, coming into the attack.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
chance to run two. Out. Caught.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. Jammu and Kashmir are 116 for 8. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good return, back from the deep. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Dives and takes a nice catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. There'll be runs here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
5 runs added in the over. Jammu and Kashmir are 121 for 9.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Super piece of timing.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Waiting.
Caught. Gone. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it in. Interesting.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
And with that, they're off the mark.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. 8 runs added in that over. The Gladiators are 8 for none. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. couple on offer here.
Yep.
Edged. Huge appeal. And gone straight to the keeper.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Khan will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. "11 runs added there. The Gladiators are 19 for 2. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Drives and misses everything. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
They'll get at least one.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Khan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Khan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Yep.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for a simple run out. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Decide against the second. Way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Beaten on the drive. Big appeal.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. The Gladiators are 35 for 2. Going with pace now.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Zaman didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Misses everything.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Nice bowling.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Swan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
End of the over, 20 runs coming from it. The Gladiators are 55 for 3. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Nice bowling.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
gap. Perfect timing.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Nice bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Zaman, the left armour, is the new bowler. From the university end. Zaman from the university end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though, stick with 3. I'm not sure what happened with that delivery, maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Gladiators are 72 for 3. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
A couple on offer here. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
There's trouble here.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep. Bowler!
8 runs added there. The Gladiators are 80 for 3. Going with spin now.
A few moves made in the field.
Big shout.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Over. The Gladiators are 91 for 3.
Change of bowling. Coming into the attack.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. That's out. Caught.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Pads that away.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Drives and misses everything.
Khan shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. End of the over, 7 off it. The Gladiators, 98 for 4. Wazim coming back into the attack.
Comes into the attack.
Yep.
Out! What a catch!
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it was moving to a big score, but it's not to be. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Wasim will be disappointed with that delivery.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Ooh, wow, that's missed the lot. Strong appeal.
Yep.
Fantastic catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Could be close. Bowler is confident on this one.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Bravo won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Wasim having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far. And just one more to get 5 in this innings.
Yeah.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Bravo takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. Oh yes, the slower one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
No shot offered.
Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Good shot. A beauty.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Quick.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Waiting. Yeah. No.
Needs a direct hit.
Now there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with a dive.
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved fiver. They bowled brilliantly in this innings. Malone coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yes.
Edge, what a ball!
Floated that one up and hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
Gone! Takes it and seals the win.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon